Kevin, well, just yesterday I was prepared to say Mother Nature seems to be a Honda Indy fan. Now I'm not so sure because conditions were looking up. It did seem like we could see a dry start to the day come tomorrow. Dry for those USF Pro and USF Pro 2000 races, but now it seems there's a threat of showers, maybe thunderstorms during that time, and maybe the threat of lingering showers during the big race into the afternoon hours as well. So for the spectators, maybe pack an umbrella just in case. For the race drivers, I am so sorry. 25 degrees, feeling closer to 27. Cloud cover building with the anticipation of some incoming storms. We've been seeing some winds from variable directions, at times the north, at times the southwest. Some of those southwesterly winds propping up some of the temperatures earlier in the day today. What we've been watching for is the threat of active weather, especially around central Ontario and pushing in the southwest. It's already bubbling up in the north, but the risk this evening continues from Windsor all the way towards Parry Sound. That's where we could see some of the most severe storms, so gusting winds, risk of hail, maybe even an isolated tornado. In the GTHA, expecting that heavy rain and thunderstorm activity into the overnight. So here it is later this evening around London, Ontario, pushing into parts of southwestern Ontario around North Bay, overnight into the GTHA and Cottage Country, and lingering into your Sunday morning. Thunderstorms for Cottage Country. Again, could be some early morning thunderstorms in Toronto. Just how long will those showers last, though? Well, really depends on how Mother Nature wants to see that race go down come tomorrow. But we'll see clearing skies as the day progresses. And for those spectators that are spending the rest of the day outside, 27 degrees is your high. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. Toronto's junior... Time now for a check-in on the weather, and we have weather specialist Noor Rafat. And Noor, I have to say it's been pretty nice being able to be outside and then not having to change my T-shirt every 15 minutes, you know what I mean?
Hey, I think that's a sentiment that many across central and eastern Canada are sharing, Kevin. It's been really nice to see that humidity really come down after a long stretch of sweltering humidity just the past few days. The good news is that stretch of beautiful conditions is going to continue for a little while longer. That doesn't always mean it's going to be dry in the next few days, though. Well, the threat of rain continues into your early morning, along with some thunderstorms in Toronto tomorrow. Really hoping those Honda Indy drivers and drivers of other series manage to escape the rain. We'll see how things progress, but it could linger with those showers into the late morning, and then things start to clear as you head into the early evening. 27 degrees for that high, the humidity feeling closer to the low 30s. So a lot of relief in central and eastern Canada the next few days. Cooler in the Maritimes with a lot of rain over there. That's good news for the dry conditions that they're seeing. Still quite dry, and some warmer spots up in northern parts of the prairies, and that's where things are most dire with those wildfires burning out of control. Northwestern Ontario also being a place that's extremely dry and where we're seeing a lot of wildfires that are burning out of control. So the rain in the next few days in Ontario is actually important for southern Ontario, where it's also extremely dry, but also for the northwest especially. So what we're seeing in the next few days is actually a good thing. I know this is not something that you want to see in the summer when all you want to do is be outside, but this will help alleviate some of that fire danger in the next few days, again for southern Ontario and especially for the northwest as well. And that rain also does help bog down some of that wildfire smoke. So risk of active weather, quite possibly severe, later this evening in southwestern Ontario, overnight into the GTHA and into Cottage Country by tomorrow morning. Some of those showers could linger depending on the time, maybe until 1 o'clock in Toronto, but clearing as the day progresses. Sunnier skies expected for Sunday evening, Monday, and all the way through your Tuesday as well. And you'll start to see those temperatures climb, still though with humidity at a reasonable range. Now, when will humidity start to climb to some dangerous conditions or some sweltering conditions? Well, that won't be until the latter half of this upcoming week. So thinking Thursday, Friday in the Toronto region, you'll start to see those humidex values climb. And what comes along with that? The risk of thunderstorms, folks. So it'll be here by Thursday, 33, feeling closer to 39, 30 on Friday, feeling closer to 41, still expecting that active weather. There is a possibility it will linger into Saturday, still unclear, 29 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud for now.
A new technologic spec for the big race tomorrow. Let's turn to weather specialist Noor Rafat for what the conditions are going to be like at the track. So what do you think, Noor?
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Well, I won't tell you that we are certainly going to see some dry conditions for the race tomorrow. There is a chance that some of those USF 2000, USF Pro 2000 racers could get caught in a little bit of shower activity, maybe a slight risk of thunderstorms earlier in the morning. There could be some showers lingering into the big race into the afternoon, but our models are looking up. Things appear to maybe on the drier side heading into the early morning hours, so you may not even see that rain materialize. Certainly expect cloud cover for the morning and afternoon for that race time. 23 degrees just now outside the Toronto airport, feeling closer to 28, and you can see the cloud cover behind that Toronto skyline. We've been seeing some winds from the south at times, the southeast through much of the day. That has kept those temperatures propped up, a rapid climb in those temperatures earlier in the morning. We are starting to see some drizzle activity on our pinpoint radar around Toronto and the waterfront. The heavier rain as you push towards central Ontario, and that's what we've been watching closely for the past little while. The risk of severe thunderstorms from Windsor all the way towards Parry Sound exists this evening and into the overnight. That rain eventually making its way into Toronto midnight onwards, and it will be quite heavy at times. Risk of thunderstorms associated with this lingering into cottage country as well, and this is what could linger into the early morning hours of tomorrow. Again, could see some wet weather for the start of those races. Hoping, though, some of our latest models show that we could miss some of those showers. And it could be a dry but cloudy morning. Do expect things to dry up as the afternoon and evening progresses, though. So certainly not a washout for your Sunday. And it's actually shaping up to be a beautiful day after we shake off that risk of thunderstorms and risk of showers early in the morning. 27 degrees, your high, getting brighter as the day progresses. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. Toronto. All right, let's get an update on the weather and bringing in weather specialist Noor Rafat. So we're looking at a little bit more manageable summer forecast, huh?
Yeah, that's certainly the case, Kevin. And this is a forecast that I hope will make pretty much everyone smile, everyone happy, unless you're a fan of winter weather, in which case that's a you problem.
Yeah.
But,
no, let's keep summer around.
Yes. Keeping summer around when it comes to those temperatures. Humidity still low for the next few days, which is great news. The prospect of wet and active weather, though, that is still in the forecast. Well, the chance of showers still there in the morning come tomorrow in Toronto. Hoping it may clear. At least some of our models show it could be dry, but a beautiful day outside. 27 degrees, getting brighter as the day progresses, and some winds from the north-northwest, so it will feel cooler when that breeze is blowing. And if you are under some cloud cover, cooler into parts of Alberta with some severe weather over there this weekend. Warmer up in the northern spots. A lot of dire conditions thanks to those wildfires. Cooler in northern Quebec as well, but much of central and eastern Canada relishing under these conditions that we mentioned with that low humidity and some seasonal conditions. The prospect of rain still there, and I know it's not something that you want to usually see during the summertime, but it is something that the province needs. It's been dry in southern Ontario, but especially in the northwest. The next few days, that rain will help alleviate the fire danger quite a bit, especially in southern Ontario, a little bit in northwestern Ontario, not fully bringing it down to low levels, but certainly any kind of rain is welcome in the next few days, considering the wildfire situation, especially up towards northwestern Ontario. So we'll see that rain continue into your early morning, cottage country. The GTHA, again, a chance to seeing that clear, maybe around 8 o'clock or so. A chance to see the showers continue, though, so do be prepared for a quick little drizzle tomorrow morning. Then things start to clear up heading into the early afternoon and late evening hours as well. Monday, a lot more in the way of sunshine and similar conditions for your Tuesday. You'll start to see those temperatures climb at some point with the return of those fully sunny skies. So it's going to be quite the nice stretch of conditions in the next few days, with those temperatures with the humidity feeling closer to the temperatures, including tomorrow, 27 in Toronto, 26 Cobourg, 24 in Caledon, cooler towards Collingwood at 22 degrees. And things start to warm up by the middle of the week. 29 on Wednesday, Thursday, 39 with the humidex, Friday 41 with that humidity and thunderstorm risk. To begin the weekend, there is a chance to see those thunderstorms continue into your Saturday.